Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and I have to start coming to the very harsh reality that it seems like my days on any digital platform, be it this one, be it Twitter, PayPal, and yes, GoFundMe, are probably almost over. They're probably almost over. And I say this because it's true, and it's unfortunate. And all you people that have always said, you just go to another platform or you just go to another service, what happens when they ban you? That's why I never made a Patreon, because I already saw them banning people. I saw them doing it on Subscribestar too. I'm like, you know what? Where haven't I seen it? I haven't seen it on GoFundMe as long as everything was legitimate and you explained what you were doing and it isn't a scam. And here we are on 14 months. On 14 months, and as you guys know, I've been gearing up to move and leave. So I went to my GoFundMe for this month, and I went to try to set up withdrawals. Now, there was something fishy going on with withdrawals last month, but this certainly never happened to me. So guys, thumbs the video up, subscribe, share the information, and normally this would be, and by the way, we're going to take questions and comments, so get your questions and comments. And obviously, even though we're defunded fully on YouTube and we were using the GoFundMe as a super chat of sorts, and apparently they're still taking the money, right? But maybe they're going to end up refunding you. I would say use that as a super chat, but I don't know that that's even going to make it to my way. So again, normally what we would do here is I would tell you to please support me via the GoFundMe platform, which I do every single month. And just so everybody can see what I put up as my description, I say I am an independent documentary filmmaker and content creator on YouTube that goes live several times a day and focuses on stories either not covered by the mainstream or that are heavily distorted in the public arena. The monthly GoFundMe campaigns have allowed me to bring you great interviews and compelling content on a regular basis. With your help, I will continue to bring a nonpartisan voice to issues that matter, because it is not about left or right. It is always about right and wrong, and then it's a hashtag Burmis Brigade. So I went to Manage Fundraiser right there, and I see this. Your fundraiser is currently under review and withdrawals are on hold. So then obviously I clicked right here to learn more about funds getting released. All right, now let's read this, because once again, guys, I haven't violated anything, and we're going to do it live like we always do it, and we're going to fight back as best we can. Unfortunately, the only way I can fight back is through a keyboard. You know, if there's anybody out there with a law degree that wants to get in touch with me via email or via Twitter, and we can start talking about this censorship and some kind of class action lawsuit. Look, I'm not a rich man. I've seen people in the comments saying I'm a millionaire. I've never made $1 million in my life. My best year, okay, and this is a decade ago now, was 70 grand. It's like my best year. You know, like the idea that I'm some kind of rich person or I do this for money is laughable. Okay? So let's just read what they say. How do I remove this? How do I remove a hold on my fundraiser? And by the way, this is what I mean by things were really fishy. So when it says here for last month and now this fundraiser is also under review or something, it's at $3,837, but you've only raised $178. And normally, after I set up a withdrawal, I started getting my money immediately after the emails within a couple of business days. But that wasn't happening. I went back and forth with the supposed help, and they didn't explain any of this, why it says 178. Don't worry, I did make that $3,837. I don't think there's any way that they could retract that. Okay, but they could just shut down this GoFundMe. They could just literally shut me off the internet. Okay? So let's read it. Our main goals are always to ensure that donors understand how their donations are handled and help make fundraisers as successful as possible. One way to make this happen is to ensure that your fundraiser is completely transparent. Now, I would say I'm completely transparent with my audience, especially those who donate. And by the way, again, guys, we're going to go to your questions and comments. If you want to donate, PayPal, jasonisvoid@yahoo.com. PayPal, jasonisvoid@yahoo.com. That's how you get me right now. PayPal, because they haven't banned me yet. And I've been using PayPal for many, many things now for, I believe, about 20 years, ever since I got like an eBay account. So we'll come back to your questions and comments. But again, if you want to do it, we got to do it through PayPal, right? Because I don't know how we could be more transparent. I just read to you exactly what we do on this channel. And any donor out there knows exactly what we do and what we talk about on this channel. When withdrawals are on hold, it's because our team sent the GoFundMe organizer an email titled "Important Message from GoFundMe" or "Urgent Message from GoFundMe. Action Required," addressing the hold. This email could be hiding in your spam, junk, or inbox folders, so please check there. I never got an email. And by the way, they're going to tell you in here, lower, that I never got an email either, or I probably didn't. So again, full transparency. Here we go. So if you look here, let's see, on my inbox, the last time that I got an email from GoFundMe, which is pretty odd since I've obviously gotten a lot of donations in the last 4 days, is right here. Okay, this is my daily highlights activated email. That's it. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, so I would assume that this must have happened since that's my last one, from GoFundMe. We'll check. We'll do it live. GoFundMe. Okay. Here you go. So wait, no, I got one other one. And what's this? The 8th, yesterday. My daily highlights. So my daily highlights have been activated. And yesterday, I received this. Look, there you go. Cool. Awesome. Today's the 9th. And now I can't access it. Well, maybe it's in my spam folder. There's nothing in my spam folder. I don't have anything in my spam folder. So I didn't get an email. I didn't get a notice. The only reason I knew is because, again, I went to go put up the withdrawals because I've got bills to pay. And I'm about to go to Iowa on Friday and try to go find a home. And obviously I need to get up as much capital as I can because I could be talking about $3,000 to $5,000 to put on a rental. Okay? So I went to go do that. And I get this. And so I've checked now my inbox and my spam box. Okay? In order for the withdrawal to be lifted, your story must include the following information. So we're going to tell that story. Who are you and where you're from? So let's just start it with, I received no email notification. Let's raise that up and bring this over here. Sorry. Received no email notification that my fundraisers have been put on hold. I am the sole user and beneficiary. Spell that right? Look at that, I did. And beneficiary of this GoFundMe. Okay? I am Jason Burmis and from New York. Okay, so number 2, your relationship or contact to the parties you're raising funds for. I don't think that I should have to do that, since I already said I am the sole user and beneficiary of this GoFundMe. Okay, so 3, how the funds will be spent. Be as specific as possible. I use the funds to finance a daily talk show several times a day that is professionally produced and broadcasted globally. Okay. Thumbs the video up, subscribe, and share, by the way, guys. I wish I didn't have to do this. That's pretty specific. I have thousands of subscribers, tens of thousands. How about that? Tens of thousands of subscribers and followers. Okay? Oh, your withdrawal plan to get your funds from the fundraiser to the person that they are intended for. I have withdrawn many times over the last, did I spell that wrong? Withdrawn, look at that. 13 months. And not had this issue. Over the last 13 months and campaigns. Oh boy, man. And campaigns and not had this issue. Okay. If a beneficiary has been added, make sure your story includes the beneficiary's name and relation to your cause. So that should be about it, right? I eagerly await for this issue to be resolved. So there we go. That's it, right? By the way, it says here, if you are the GoFundMe organizer, simply reply to our initial outreach, it must be this, and our community management to trust and safety team will be able to finalize their review. If you are the beneficiary, you may not have received an email. Oh, some recommend asking the GoFundMe organizer to make sure the information listed above includes the story before getting in touch with our team. Like, I don't even know what that means. Includes the story. Like, this is it. I'm contacting support now, right? So I'm going to ask the question. Let's see what we got. Boom. Let's see. I received no email. Withdrawals, incoming donations. No. Removing who you are. Let's see. All this stuff goes in junk or inbox, so please check. In order to have the withdrawal, it's the same exact thing. No. Am I going to have to, copy this and paste it again? Oh, of course. Come on, man. Contact support. So I got to contact support? So I've got... Oh, managing the campaign, managing my money raised, making a donation, safety and security. Let's see, managing the money, my money I raised. It's got to be. Right? Okay. Signing or reset supported countries, verifying your phone number, everything you'll need to receive the money. Okay. Yeah, I need to send an email. Oh, message subject, confirm email. There it is. Control C, Control V. My fundraiser has been put on hold, and I received no email. Okay. I'm certainly not a robot. And we'll send the email. Okay. You saw me do it live. So once again, guys, fully demonetized on the YouTube platform that you're probably watching me on, which is upsetting enough. And now my GoFundMe apparently has been put on hold and is under review, and I got no email notification whatsoever. And you just saw that was my recourse, what I just did. Now remember, 4 months ago, we get demonetized on YouTube. 3 months ago, live, we put in an application for review and heard nothing back yet. So again, you want to donate, guys? Oh, sorry, this way. JasonIsVoid@yahoo.com via PayPal.
That seems to be the only way. And am I going to just be kicked off of everything in the next coming months? I've worked hard. Not only the last year and a half going on my own, right? But the last 3 years now, starting back up again after We Are Change, even before that, from the time I started working on Loose Change all the way back in 2005 or 2004, I think it was 2005. Yeah, 2005. On Loose Change, and then the period I was over at InfoWars and the documentary films I've produced and the independent journalism I did beyond that. My film Shade the Motion Picture with Shepard Ambellis. My goodness. And yeah, are they going to Dan Dix me? They did it to Dix. They just totally took him off everything. They just dropped him from the platforms. And I'm not going to lie, that's going to be rough for me. That's going to be rough for me. Just being kicked off arbitrarily, and they know it will. And when I say they, I mean the people in the Predator class that don't want you to get this information. So let's start scrolling down and through, guys, and start taking some questions and comments. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this one, by the way. I'm real upset. Oh, the next victim of the Hunger Games, folks. What up, JB? Hey there again, Brigade. What up, Scott? Hey there, Doom. Yeah, I would say there's the GoFundMe, Doom, but again, you can't. I mean, you'll probably get the money back. It looks like they're going to take me off the platform. Even though I've been outright honest about everything I do here. I don't promise things that I can't deliver, right? I do go live several times a day. 7 days a week, mostly. I usually don't even take a day off. It's Sunday. This is video number 4. Oh, boy. Let's see. Check your Twitter DM. There is a YouTube-like monetized platform. I mean, that's what my Rockfin is for. I might just have to go full board for Rockfin. Guys, please go create a free Rockfin account right now. Like, that's what I do need you to do. Is if you do want to support me, I don't even need you to endorse. It would be great if you did endorse me. But please, once I'm kicked off of this platform, it's basically Periscope, which I'm, double streaming to right now. Basically going to be Periscope. I'll try again to do the Twitch stuff, but that I just wasn't gaining an audience there. And then it's going to be here. It's going to be on Rockfin. So please go make the free account right now, please. All right, let's continue with the questions and comments. Let's see. First the GoFundMe, then YouTube. That's how they did Dan Dix. Bro, can't post your regular content on Rockfin, not under the paywall. YouTube is dying. Something else will rise in its ashes. Well, the problem is, all right, so listen, I do the exclusive on Tuesday that's free over on Rockfin, right? And then sometimes I make some of the videos free, but the way the monetization works, aka the Ray token that I get, is based in not only how many subscribers I have, but how many people watch premium content. And so there's a lot of people on there that are endorsing other people, since it's $9.99 one subscription cost, and then you get access to everybody, right? And I like that, because then those people come over and they're premium members and they watch the premium content, and that still supports me. But again, I may have to make all of it free and just go by premium subscriber donations and occasional premium videos. But if it's all going to be on Rockfin, I'm going to start live streaming there again, because I get booted from this platform. I mean, what else do? I get it, Canadian Truth Seeker. DTube never really did it for me. I was on DTube. And remember, there was a bunch of videos for We Are Change, and what happened? They pulled everybody's videos. And D Live is another one that, has been talked about as possibly coming up, but, I really do like Rockfin. I watched a video today by Robert Medford, and it was, full of coarse language, but my kind of style, and they're not censoring over there. Worst comes to worst, you can go to an OnlyFans. Maybe I do just need to make an OnlyFans. Maybe I should make an OnlyFans. I mean, I'm not taking my top off, but maybe I'll do that. Oh, let's see. I'm so over the censorship and cancel culture we live in lately. It is so un-American. I can't take it. It's upsetting. Agreed. You won't be deplatformed, bro. You're good. You've just been demonetized. Find another stream of income. Couldn't copy in my cell phone at MF. I was donating to on my other channel. I was making $25 a week. Not anymore, 101. DLive and BitChute are where many go. I'm on BitChute too, but again, they used to re-upload all my stuff for me, and that made sense. But now that I have to do it, and the platform crashes all the time, and I like those guys, by the way. You know, I'm in touch with them. As soon as they get it so that they can start live streaming, BitChute will be live streamed too. But again, look what Twitter did to them. They made it so if you put a BitChute link in the comments, it comes up as spam and harmful content. It's a platform. My goodness. Let's see. All I had was videos of Brazilian waxing. All professional, no problems, but they say it's inappropriate for advertisers. We're getting stronger. No one's going anywhere. I think they want us all this in the GoFundMe bio. I think they want all this in the GoFundMe bio. Well, it is in the GoFundMe bio. Like all that was in the GoFundMe bio. It was not like people didn't see their mothers when they came out of the womb. So, okay. Let's see. If you get deplatformed, you could probably go work for Luke till he gets deplatformed. Luke has already been fully demonetized on YouTube. And the main reason I wasn't able to stay at We Are Change, as I've told everybody, is that it was not financially viable any longer. I could not make a living at We Are Change. Okay? So that's why I had to go. Because if I can't pay my bills and I can't help take care of my nieces, then I have to figure out another way to make money. Okay? Your subscribers and followers are all normal, everyday people of sane mind too. They shouldn't be putting up with this distraction when you could be putting out content promoting world change. Dude, I don't know what to tell you. I want to warn everybody. I mean, people have almost donated $1,000 this month. I mean, take a look. Again, I hope that it doesn't happen, that all of a sudden all these donations are gone. But you saw it. You saw how I was able to reply. And again, if you want to actually support me right now, the only way to do it is the PayPal. That's it. I mean, you can Bitcoin address, but that changes every time someone actually donates, which is really weird. Maybe I should put out an Ethereum address and people could donate that way. But again, I like to save as much of my crypto as possible. I cashed in about $2,000 of crypto while I was on that trip because obviously hotels aren't free and gas isn't free. Right? Yep, it sure is a big club, and I will never be in it. I will never be in it. Let's see. Young Pharaoh is currently initiating a crowd-funded lawsuit against YouTube. I don't know if it's a class action, but could be something to look into. Again, lawyers, anybody that wants to look at my case or just talk to me and see what I can do, right? I want to also talk about this. I have never in my adult life taken any money whatsoever from the government outside of when I was a kid going to college, grants and loans. I've never been on unemployment. I didn't take their stimulus check. Nothing. I've never signed up for any program. I've earned my money my whole life doing whatever. And I have no shame in it. You know, from flipping pizzas to running a bar to running a video department at a child's baseball camp to working at a tech company, MSP, I'll do it all. It doesn't matter to me. You know, when I was a kid, I used to do roofing. My first gig was in a meal hall. I will work. I'm not afraid of work. But my passion is truth. My passion is my voice. My passion is trying to get people to be motivated to go beyond a false left-right paradigm and really try to help one another, build one another up, and challenge the predator class that is oppressing all of us. GoFundMe isn't really for that purpose. What are you talking about? People on GoFundMe raise money for cars, for surgery, for pleasure, for a new TV, for all those things. So why wouldn't GoFundMe be for the purpose of somebody bringing a live broadcast in 1080p HD to the world globally for free? Explain that to me, because that's ridiculous. My GoFundMe was deplatformed too. What a sham, or what a shame. Do you really want to help yourself? Stop being an infant. I mean, Mark M., I mean, thanks for telling me to not be an infant with your obscure avatar and anonymity. Thanks. I'm a 41-year-old man, but yeah, I don't know about acting like an infant. Come say it to my face. All these people that want to say fuck you or act like a tough guy, come say it to my face. I'm not going to get physical with you. I will verbally embarrass you and your small-minded thinking. That is a promise. All right? And I'll put it on camera. And I'll put it on any platform that lets me. So please, come tell me I'm an infant and explain why. I'd love it. This is getting silly dealing with all this. I agree. I wanted money to get, what? I don't even know what that means. I mean, is Clen Butterball and the Betty Dave, are they just trolls in here? Do we just love trolling content? I tried to donate to your last stream and it was freezing up like crazy. You might need to start up a Streamlab. That is very true. Okay, let's see. So we got two, let's see. Mark M. Oh, it's the same guy saying stop being an influencer. Let's see. Get a P.O. box and list it on your videos. That's what Polly does. Okay, that's not a bad idea. But the thing is, I'm moving. So I'm going to have to get a P.O. box in Iowa. Let's see. Never give up, Jason. They are trying to destroy you. Let's just get rid of this person right here. How about this? How about we'll just block this troll? And hide user on the channel. I don't need trolls. Thanks. Are you still affiliated with InfoWars? Are you still friends with Alex Jones? No and no. But if you want to see me talk to Alex Jones, I did right before the COVID-19 84 popped off. He happened to be in D.C. in late February, just before CPAC. And me and Jones at least had a conversation. So if you want to go see that, it's on this channel for now. It might end up being considered harmful content. Yes, I know they bounced Dan. I'm very, very much so. Infant confirmed. You got me. No, I don't do the Patreon, Titus. Hold on, I'm going to scroll back up. But again, that's because I thought that the GoFundMe would be the last. By the way, I didn't block the guy that called me an infant. I blocked the guy trolling about his nipples. Okay. Anyway, so I didn't use Patreon. I didn't use Subscribestar because they'd already banned people, and I hadn't seen that in GoFundMe. And again, the only time I'd seen it in GoFundMe was recently with Dan Dix. Okay. They didn't tell Dan what he did. Yo, can you give me a ring if you need to clear out and vent your system? Thanks, man. Steve Poikinen from Slow News Day, everybody. Love Steve. Let's see. Owen Benjamin and use D-Live. What D-Live suit you, Jason? I don't know. I have one. I haven't used it. I posted to it once. Something is indeed on the way. Keep up the good work. BitChute. I addressed that pretty hard to get booted from YouTube. Demonetized is easy. My waxing videos are still there. If you deserve respect, thanks for your information. That helps us. I appreciate it. Please go through your security settings in case anything has been reset and validation is needed. When in the fresh hell will the government do something about all this? And I want to know when they're just going to take away their protection from being sued and stop acting like they're even a utility. They're not a utility. Google's not a utility, okay? YouTube's not a utility. Alphabet's not a utility. They are in bed with the government in quantum computing and artificial intelligence. That would negate anything other than being an arm of the military media industrial complex. I didn't see your videos until recently. The Nazis are censoring everyone. There is a protest against pedophiles. I think you're great. I got banned at Facebook, and all I said were masks were detrimental to health. By the way, shout out to Tim Tebow. He, at the end of July, and it hasn't gotten much traction, but he, on his website, has a thing going for human trafficking. And, I'm not a huge sports guy. I know, football player, play a little baseball, etc. But he walks the walk as a real Christian, too. And again, whatever religion, whether you have a religion, whatever, I'm just saying that guy is really true to himself. And I appreciate somebody with his visibility trying to raise money for awareness of human trafficking. LOL, the government is the one censoring you, fool. They won't stop it because they run the damn joint. What about, that seems to be working for a few, I don't know what that means. DTube sucked, need multiple platforms. Why are they defunding you? I don't know. I didn't get any I have no idea.
Have you verified your GoFundMe hasn't been hacked? Yes, it has not been hacked. Did you not just see I showed you emails, guys? I got emails that I activated the highlights, and then I had my daily highlight email yesterday. Yes, there is no hack. Gary Null's PRN network is looking for content creators. He's been exposing the establishment for 40 plus years. I don't know who Gary Null is. Wow, if it wasn't for bad luck, Jason, you would have no luck. OnlyFans is great, but your content needs to reach people that don't know you yet. I agree. That's why we use YouTube as a platform, because it is the largest video platform out there. And that is how I reach new people. We will find you on any platform you go to, bro. I hope so. Your GFM was hacked. No, it was not hacked. Jason, I just turned into your stream and went back to the start, so 15 minutes behind. Really sorry they are effing with you. Everyone with Cash App, hit this man up with some Bitcoin. As they say, when you receive the flack, you're over the target. Well, thank you. JB ain't going nowhere. Can you give your PayPal address? It is jasonisvoid@yahoo.com. Set up a new Burmese Brigade business bank accounts and do direct deposits. Can't take it away from that. Well, again, we're going to have to figure something out. Please look up actor Matt Murray, your twin or relative. He's on Netflix in The Dark Season 2. Your doppelganger. I'll tell you what, Sharon Porter. Matt Murray, we'll do it live. Matt Murray, actor. You think this guy's my doppelganger? This guy? I mean, I guess maybe a little bit. Look at that, we got the blonde. Huh. I mean, he's a little more jacked and in shape than me. He's younger than me. That's probably a better picture. Hey, I see some resemblance in the nose. You know, I probably look a little goofier than he does, right? But that's the way of the world, I guess. All right, let's continue on. Venmo, I don't use Venmo. PayPal and Venmo are pretty much the same thing. We know what you can do, bro. That's no question. We're all effed. Canary in the coal mine. Let's see. We'll work for knowledge. Cash App. I feel so bad for you. It's clear to see someone who has the knives out for you. Your passion is your voice, all right. You love hearing yourself talk. Oh, thank you, Guess Whoosifer. Guess who's another troll? Gotta love those trolls. Obviously, doing a talk show, you talk. And I do like to talk. I like to have my voice heard. I don't know about the sound of it, but I do like to have my voice heard. Please keep going, brother. You're a hero. Be your own hero, bro. Venom is a heavily censored platform. They won't let you leave New York, brother. Oh, I'm leaving. Jason, let's the info talk. Venmo, you mean? Just tell them you want to do that binary transformation. They'll fund that. Iowa has the largest suicide rate. Infant confirmed. Oh, man. Let's see. There's a big jump. Let's get back to Titus up there. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Man, let's see. No. There's that. Let's see. Let's see. Soy-fed brains lack cognitive abilities and testicles. Do you have a Patreon? No, we talked about that. Cash Up, Buy Troll, Cap and Frost. And I know that, listen, Titus deals with a ton of censorship. They take his videos down all the time. It's gotten out of control the last few months. It's scary. Again, you can't have independent thought. I wonder how many people like Mark M. would feel if their employer refused to pay them after a week of work. The censorship needs to be fixed. Government needs to put their foot down, damn it. Troll kick. We got to get some Owen Benjamin bands going on. Raybo Dynamite. Iowa garners more attention. Trust me. Iowa City down by the river may be full of eagles, but quite liberal. Let's see. Cash App isn't international. What a loser troll with the band mix. If you get banned from GoFundMe, try Patreon. Patreon has not banned me yet, and well. All right, that's a good sign, Titus. I guess I might have to have a Patreon. I hate the tiered stuff, and I hate saying I'll give you this if you're on this tier, and I'll give you this if you're on this tier. With the GoFundMe, it's like, hey, I appreciate all of it. Obviously, the big donor's great, but I'm not promising you more than I'm able to give. That's all. Block them trolls, buddy. Jason, what the F is happening now, brother? Gave last week and today. Hope you access the cheese. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate that. Burmese, hope you stay here. I mean, I'm not staying in New York for sure. I hope I stay on this platform. The truth is we are F. The NWO is alive and kicking.
It is your coin. I appreciate that. Stay away from Owen Benjamin. He'll end up making David Koresh look like a guitar player with a god complex. That's funny. $50 coming to you out. PayPal, Loose Change, Shade, Invisible Empire, and Fabled Enemies are worth way more than that. Thank you, Jason. And remember, guys, all those documentaries for now are free in the playlist section. And please watch Fabled Enemies, because not only on Fabled Enemies do we, have a 20-minute section on the Israeli involvement in 9/11, not only do we have a section on the cover-up after the fact, but we also have Joe Biden, in his own words, covering up the Pakistani funding of 9/11. And remember, aside from being Zombie Joe, the senile candidate who isn't a candidate for anybody but whoever or his handlers choose as vice president, it's an important thing to show people that. But beyond all the creepy videos where he's touching kids, beyond all the gaffes and all that, even back in the day, in Invisible Empire, I point out how he wrote an article in the 90s called How I Learned to Love the New World Order. Somebody posted that on Twitter. I retweeted it. Anybody can check that out. I think News Punch republished it. Autocorrect, sorry. That's BS. We gave you that coin. Thank you, bro. These backdoors on these devices, they are the government, super government. GoFundMe canceled $1 million campaign of footballer Israel Folau for politically incorrect speech, so I never used them. I was unaware of that story, Kathy. Kathy, another great Burmese Brigader, sends me really good stories via email. I've been banned on Instagram and Facebook for saying Joey B is a pedo. I've been off social now for almost 2 years. I don't agree with Jason about everything, but I think he's honest. I am trying to be as honest as I possibly can. Lies don't make friends, okay? Try using Twitch or D Live, then YouTube to make the announcement that you are going live on those platforms. Since your main source is YouTube, just put a live screen that redirects to D Live. Oh, sigh. Another e-begging stream. Yes, it was hacked. So, just so everybody understands, if you want to call me an e-beggar, that's fine. That's fine. I tell you what I'm going to do, and then I do it. Just like I told you I was going to go on a trip across the country, and I did it. All right? And no, my account was not hacked. So Repent America is another troll. We'll just go down. We'll see if there's just more troll comments. And then if there are, we'll ban you. Because that's what I do. I don't feed the trolls. That's for sure. How you know what a true Christian walks like? Oh, boy. I'm just saying that I've never seen a scandal with Tim Tebow. I've only heard and seen positivity from Tim Tebow. Okay, and now Tim Tebow is doing what? He's raising money to fight human trafficking. So I'm applauding Tim Tebow. God forbid. I can't believe I'm flipping late. LOL. Trump opposes the establishment but hates Bitcoin. Hi, Jason. What a mob of C words. I should just drop the C bomb. LOL. It should have said delight. Bitcoin equals anti-establishment. Anyone who has a voice that people listen to, they want to close down. What up, Drew? How we doing, man? Oh, boy. I mean, you know what? Let's just show that. I mean, who knows? Let's see. You can automate mirroring on other platforms. Listen, guys, just so you understand, I do. This is on Periscope right now, and I put a third one up there when I was trying to get the Twitch thing going. I don't need to automize anything. I've got a workstation. I've got 4 monitors in front of me. I'm working on a GTX 1080, okay? And then I got a couple 1070 Ti's just in case. Shout out to Nog Fresh, my man, for giving me those. Those are backups. I have one in one machine, and I actually have one outside of a machine just in case I have to build something else. The view to chat number don't match. Yeah, thumbs the video up. Maybe a class action lawsuit with all that have been deplatformed. Maybe. Drufus, YouTubes are the lowest form of life in the Bezos food chain. What's your PayPal? Jason is void at yahoo.com. Let's see the important stuff. Nah, you're much better looking. Well, thanks, Black Betting. I don't know what MNM. He looks like Eminem. That's funny. But you know what? I'll do this live. You saw the blonde hair, right? Well, why don't we break out some Burmese via my high school yearbook. I had that sitting around. We'll get some. This is before Eminem, by the way. This is 1997. Before the Slim Shady LP. That is Jason Burmis right there with some blonde hair. Huh? Look at that. Look at that bleach blonde hair. I used to have blue hair and red hair. You know, I was real punk rock when I was a kid. But that all ended my senior year when I went back to playing baseball. So, let's see. Cloning, Doppelganger. Nice tool, Scotty B. Absolutely keen. Let's see. It looks like Homage Beats. A little similar, but you're more handsome. Looks nothing like you. I thought Riza Islam looks more like Burmis. I don't know who that is. LMAO Drufus. You look better than Mark Murray. It was Matt Murray, but thank you. Thank you very much. I see that Gritch, you just entered. How you doing, Gritch? I think that this is going to be it. You know what? I appreciate all the support, guys. Again, if you do want to support me now, jasonisvoid@yahoo.com is my PayPal. jasonisvoid@yahoo.com is my PayPal. I really hope in the next couple of days this actually gets fairly resolved. You guys saw what I said. You saw what I sent. And now I'm under review for some reason. I've not lied to anybody. I put out a video on top of my description describing what I will do each month. And you just saw me basically, you know, try to reapply to keep doing this. So, guys, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on YouTube. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on Twitter. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on GoFundMe or any of these platforms. But I'll tell you what, I'm not curbing my speech and I'm not backing down because it's always about right and wrong. And it's always about standing up to bullies. And it's always about exposing tyrants. That's the deal. I will not bend the knee. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the flip side.